G'day everyone, I'm Dale, and welcome to 29 Ways to Stay Creative. Today we're going to look at step number 11, which is surrounding yourself with creative people. There is some belief that all it takes in life, in a creative career, is for you to be really passionate, really love what you do, and be good at what you do. And I'm not saying that that's wrong. There's some people who believe that not going to film school, not going to writing class is more than enough. And people can do that. Unfortunately, that thing doesn't work for me. And I'm gonna say it doesn't work for a lot of people. Because when you only have yourself to rely on as a person to influence you and bounce ideas off, they get a bit boring because it kind of looks a bit like this. You got no ideas, man? No, dude. You? Nah. Got no ideas. Hey, man. You got any ideas? No, dude. No. I got no ideas. How about like this guy, he goes to a bank and he robs it? I got the same idea. He goes to like this place with his money and he takes the money. It's a pretty good idea. Dude, that's my idea. Yeah. You need to get it out. And that's really, really boring. You are only one brain, and you only have this one idea. Your ideas may be brilliant, but that doesn't mean they're brilliant to the millions of minds that you want to express your work to, your creative work to. So, I'm going to mix step number 13 in here as well, which is collaborate and surround yourself with creative minds. Because if you do those two things, your world gets amazing. I like to think of it as making a juice. If you have watermelon juice by itself, it tastes good, but if you add something else to it, it brings in a lovely mix and meld of flavors. What's better than one good idea? Two good ideas that are mixed together to make something amazing. I take the example of comedy writings, I guess. It is not often in TV land that a comedy is written by one person, because one person is not always going to be funny. Because the sitcom could probably turn out something a little like this.
Oh honey, I'm home. What are you doing in there?
Cooking your dinner.
What's the dinner? Lasagna. That's gonna be a bit cheesy.
And that's why I love going to uni. Now I might sound like a bit of a nerd, but when I get to uni, I'm surrounded by people who are all thinking along the same lines as me. But they all bring their own different influences to it that they picked up over the however long their life has been. And they want to bring and mix into my world. And having two worlds collide is when things get really, really interesting. I guess that's when the really good ideas start to come around. Currently, I'm working on a short film with none other than Mr. Isaac Gatsios and a few other great kids. You can see Mr. Gatsios' blog up here. Good viewing, he inspired me a lot. And it's really interesting to see that how my ideas are coming through. And these other people are bringing in their own ideas to pretty much add to mine. It's really quite a great process. When you have a script that you got and you really, really think it's good, don't send it off to the person to get published. Because there's a good chance they're just gonna send it back and go, well, this isn't that good. If you give it to someone else and go, hey, can you mind reading over this and see what it's like? And they come back and go, that's really good script. That's really good photo. That's a really good movie. It's a really good something creative, okay? But they might go, but I think it could be a little better if you add something like this, this, and this. Now sometimes what those people are asked to add is completely ludicrous and not at all what you want to do. But I don't ever advise to completely go, no, I don't want to add that. You sound like you're an idiot. Because two ideas come together and collide. They're a better representation of what the rest of the world may like. And that means you're going to create something that's going to be popular, be amazing. And I'm not saying that you can make something that's not popular, but I feel like if you've done something that makes the rest of the world enthused by your work, you're gonna feel a lot better about it. So I guess definitely collaborate with other people. Surround yourself with creative minds, because if you do that, your ideas will become even more amazing than they already are, because you're taking ideas of other people. It's pretty much stealing, but you're allowed to do it. Thought is a really powerful thing. Free thought is even more powerful. We're in a day and age where we can have that, so use it. If you surround yourself with creative minds, I find you learn so much more. You can go ahead and pretty much sit on your computer all day, looking at tutorials on how to write, reading through other people's things. There's nothing like good human contact. I think it's going back to the get away from your computer aspect that we looked at a few weeks ago, because it really is a barrier. If you want to get out there and spread your ideas, get out there and spread your ideas. Don't stay at home and do it. Surround yourself with like-minded people. Collaborate. Step number 13. Step number 11. Surround yourself with creative people. These two are most definitely a success. So guys, get out there. Remember, this is good. Alright guys, I'm in the middle, so I'm really focusing your attention in the middle. But I'm gonna split attention over here, because I want you to focus on this one, which is the last episode. Or maybe over here, which is the 2 episodes ago. But definitely hit this button here. This button will give you more episodes like this. It's the subscribe button. Do it! Press it! And hit like. Thanks guys. Remember, this is good.